Scrappy family, Amanda here. We are going to continue with our Christmas in July series. So I have these photos of my daughter and I at Disney. We met up with Santa there in Magic Kingdom. So I have these photos that I want to do. I'm going to utilize this sketch from Pinterest. I do not know who created the sketch, so I'm so sorry. I cannot give you credit. Oh, actually, Brenda Rose. Okay, this is a Brenda Rose sketch. So I will thank you, Brenda Rose, for your sketch on Pinterest. So we're going to use that. We have these pictures of Santa, of my daughter and I, and with Santa from Magic Kingdom that we're going to work on. And I'm thinking of working through the last little bit of my Tinsel Time collection. This was a 2024 Doodlebug Designs Christmas collection. I actually also have some of their 2022 line in here as well, the Candy Cane Lane. I was like, why do these Santas look similar but different? So that's one of the things that I love about Doodlebug is their collections you can use together, even if they're 2 years apart, as these are. So I may use some, I may not. I'm going to utilize this versus a different collection just because I have so many Santa icons available. And so these are some cut aparts that we'll utilize. And I have a lot of pieces still in the odds and ends. I have a ton in here, lots of Santa pieces in here, as well as the Chit Chat. I'm going to use this Santa Claus in here for sure. So yeah, we have tons of pieces that we can use from this collection that are Santa related. And we're going to jump right in. Oh my goodness, I did not realize how many Santa things there are in here. I also have the 6x6 paper pad for this collection. And as you guys can see, this paper pad has been well loved. There are not a lot of pieces left in here. So I think I might break out like a journaling block from here. I'm not sure. There's not really a huge space for it in the sketch, but you guys know I do what I want with my sketches as well. So we shall see. I do have this large paper that has the Santa faces on it that I think I'm going to use for the pattern papers that go on the edges here. We have a plaid. All right, yeah, let's get into it. So I'm going to pull out my 2 sheets of white American Crafts cardstock for my base. And then I'm going to break out my paper trimmer. And we're going to cut this down. Now the sketch says that this was that the 2 sides were cut off by a 7x7 square. So I'm going to cut this down to 7x7 and then cut it diagonally for the page. Okay. And how I'm going to do that is just like this on my paper trimmer. Just going to line up edge point to point and chop it in half. Okay. And so that'll give me this angle and this angle for our Santas. Right. The layout has it as 3.5, but if this is 5, I'm going to cut it down by 2.5, and then I'm going to use it on both sides. Right, so I'm going to do 2.5 by 10 for one side, 2.5 by 10. Oh, Hannah says hi. And then we'll do this one at 2.5 by 11. So as you guys all know, I like to, personalize my sketches, make them individual. Even though I'm following along with some photos, I really do tend to do my own thing with my sketches. I am going to map my photos in this red basil cardstock that I got from a scrap room kit. What is this one called? Just basil red. So I am going to mat all of my photos in this when the time comes. Okay. So I need another sheet of paper that will go behind this. Let's take a look. They're each 6x8 or 6x10.5. So I cannot use my 6x6 paper. I don't know, I'm sort of thinking of this star paper or these snowflakes. I'm not really sure. Obviously, we're at Disney. We're in Florida. There's not much snow happening. But let me just take a look through these 6x6 papers and see if there is anything that I would want to use instead. And I can't really say with confidence that there is. I do kind of like this green holly paper, just because we do have some green in the background of the photos. So which is kind of making me lean toward this as well. I think maybe we will do this one. And we'll have our 6. One side is by 8. And then the other side is 6 by 10.5. And then let's see the photo mats, right? So we have 4 by 4 photos. So we'll do 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. So let's work on our placement of everything based on this sketch, right? So we have our Santa pattern paper here at the top edge. I'm definitely going to ink the edges of that. Then we'll have this. And then our 2 photos here. Okay, that's cute. And then on this side, this all overlaps a bit with the Santa paper on this side of the layout. Right, and then we'll have this, this, and this. So this is what the sketch looks like. Obviously, I'm going to add my photos here. Let's see how it will look with each of the photos inside. You know, I think that actually looks really great. And then we have so many pockets for embellishing. And I actually have some 2x2 photos as well of my daughter and I that I will add here somewhere. I'm not sure. We'll see where I want to put my title. In the sketch, the title goes down here, but I think I might put it up here and then maybe do a 2x2 photo on either side with some embellishments next to it. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna put all of this down and I'll be right back. All right, I've gone ahead and I've laid down all of my photos and pattern papers. So now it's time to embellish. I went through the odds and ends as well as the chit chat, and I pulled out some items that could potentially be used on this page. I do want to use this big Santa Claus title, and I'm thinking I kind of want to put like chats with Santa or Santa Claus tales or something. I'm not sure. They were having such a heart-to-heart, my daughter and Santa. It was funny. And then we have this one, admit one into Santa's North Pole. I like that. I think I'll put it here because if I put it down here, it kind of gets lost in the pattern paper. So we'll put it like that, a little askew. You guys know I love me a good off-kilter. Okay, Santa there. Oh, let me bring my 2x2s out. And so this 2x2 is really cute. It's us with, this was a magic shot at Disney. So we have Chip and Dale, one on my shoulder and one in our palms. It's really cute. So I want to put those, like I said, maybe I'll do one and one over here. I like this Santa Claus is coming to town. I don't know, maybe we can do it like that. I like this piece here that says Merry Christmas. And then we do also have a bunch here on the sticker sheet as well. Okay, so I'm thinking we should swap those. And maybe I will put this one here because I do want to put some journaling somewhere on this layout as well. Since this was our first time meeting Santa Claus at Disney, we hadn't done that before. I also kind of like this Santa in the, this little Santa in his car with the Christmas tree on it. That's cute too. Or maybe I could put that one up here since we have the Christmas tree in the background. Yeah, and then I'll just do some journaling strips here. Awesome. So let's go ahead. I'm going to mat my 2x2 photos first before we get too crazy. I have several layouts that I'm going to complete from this trip to Disney. This day we did a few parks. We went to Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom. My daughter's favorite ride is Mount Everest, the Yeti ride that is over at Animal Kingdom. So most of the times when we go to Disney, we have to make sure that we include a trip to Animal Kingdom as well, so she can ride the Yeti ride. And so please, in the comments, tell me if you've ever experienced Disney or holiday time at Disney and what you thought of it. If you loved it, if you will never do it again. We are those people that feel like Disney is a magical place. So we do enjoy going, especially at Christmas time. It's lots of fun. And I love the snacks at Epcot during Christmas. Oh, Hannah also said, and at Halloween for Not So Scary. Yeah, we've got good times there as well, even though the last 2 times we went, it rained on us. Yeah. Okay, and most of these die cut embellishments I am going to pop up on our foam tape just to give it a little bit of dimension and to bring it forward from the background, because it's so much pattern paper also in this layout. I don't want everything to just blend in. So that's why we're going to do that. One year we went to Hollywood Studios around Christmas time, and they did have Santa driving around in a car. Or I think it was Buzz Lightyear dressed up as Santa, actually. Yeah. But anyway, it was fun. We have not done the Jollywood nights that they have at Hollywood Studios. I ended up moving this over a bit. Instead of putting the Santa on the left-hand side, putting him on the right-hand side, because there was some legs of another passenger that was there. So that worked out pretty well for us. And I think I'm going to put this speech bubble here behind Santa. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And I'll just obviously lay this flat. What color do you guys think I should use to do the meeting or chats with Santa Claus? Should I do black? All right, so I have my Doodlebug Teensy Type letters here. And I'm going to do chats with Santa. So let's see if I have enough. C-H-A-T-S. Okay, check. With W-I-T-H. Awesome. Great. So we have enough to do chats with Santa with this middle font. Let me see if we have enough for this one. All right, so I'm going to do that. So because of that, I'm going to lay the Santa Claus portion of the title down flat. Versus popping it up as I have with everything else, even though it is the title. That's fine. And then this Santa head, I am going to pop up right in there like that. I'm going to break out my tweezers. All right, I have put down our chats with Santa Claus. I love how that came out. It is adorable, but this looks really cute. Loving the Santa vibes on here. I'm going to do some journaling blocks. I do have my Close to My Heart journaling strips. So let me break out a few of these here. All right. So, I don't know. I want to put something here. But I also don't want to put something just for putting something's sake. So, let me write down my journaling and then I'll circle back to see what we can put in that spot. All right, I've finished my journaling, and I'm going to look at the sticker sheet actually to see what we can put here to fill this spot with all of the various Santas we have on here. I do want a Santa that's kind of looking this way. I don't know. What do we think about the Santa in the chimney? I don't like it. No, not that guy. Hannah's giving you some love. She loves all of our subscribers. All right, that Santa is cute there with the little deer. So let's see. I'm thinking I want to put some enamel dots around the page as well. I do have both of these enamel shapes. I have these twinkle lights as well as the traditional enamel dots. I think I'm going to go with these down here. Okay, so we have that. Then over here, I'll do some over here as well. All right, everybody, I think we're going to call this layout complete. I think it came out pretty close to the sketch, which is great, but we really made it our own. It is very Santa heavy, utilizing our Doodlebug Designs Tinsel Time collection from 2024. So a collection from 2024, pictures from 2024, scrapped in 2025. I am so excited about this and being able to be consistent and current. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you're able to do something creative to make yourself proud today as well. Thank you so much, and catch you in the next one. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next one.